Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. So today, I know I'm a couple days late, but we are going to be covering the latest snapshot for Minecraft Java Edition. This snapshot adds in a bunch of cool stuff, and it also makes some changes to the way that updates will be released to Minecraft going forward, and we will get to that in just a minute. But first, what I want to tell you about is the fact that there are new skins available in the launcher right here. As you can see, you can access them by just going over here and then clicking use, duplicate, or slim skin, whatever you want to choose. They're pretty decent skins, but personally for me, I'm always gonna be in love with the Alex and Steve skins, so I don't think I'll be using those anytime soon. And besides, I got my Kim Jong-un skin, you know. Look at him. We got our North Korean flag on the back. But anyways, so we will now get into the game, but before we can do that, I think I should mention that the way you play snapshots has changed. So the way it is worked now is you still go into installations and click on versions and then click the latest snapshot like that, but you also need to make sure that snapshots are enabled. And once you load up the snapshot, it will not automatically load in the features unless you have a data pack, and that is kind of a problem. And look at this. Wow, we get to see a ton of Zane. Isn't that cool? Okay, so once you are in Minecraft, you can go ahead and click single player, and as you can see with the worlds that you have that will be enabled as with the snapshot, they will be labeled experimental. But keep in mind, you will not be able to apply any of the new features to existing worlds from prior versions. I guess it's just a new feature, and they have not finished testing it out yet. So anyways, to get the features installed, what you're going to do is you're going to go click create new world. You could go ahead and click on data packs, and then you will press the play button on both the bundle and update 120. You don't actually need the bundle, but it is probably just better to have it than not. And then once you click that, it will click proceed, so you can go ahead and do that, but we don't need to do that because we already have our world. And I will now get to show you guys all the new features added into the game. Alright, so to start with, the way that the creative menu is organized has been completely changed, mainly to make it easier to find blocks without having to search them up. So you have all the building blocks, like this stuff right here, just put right here. I'm gonna have to get used to this. And then you have nature blocks, so that has stuff like wood and all that. It doesn't have planks or anything like that, but anything that spawns naturally should be in here. Then you have the functional blocks, which is some cool stuff right in here. You get all the shulkers, and then you get all the new signs in here too. We'll look at that in a minute. Then you have the redstone blocks, and for some reason doors are in here. Like you have an oak door. I don't know why that's in here. That's not really a redstone block. I mean, I guess it can be, but then you have tools and utilities. You had powdered snow bucket. I never knew that existed. Okay. And then you have the recovery compass and bundle, which is cool. I also did not know that existed. Goes to show you how out of date I am. And then you have the combat over here. You have consumables. Then you have crafting. So you have all your materials right here, like mainly mining materials. And then you have the spawn eggs. And this is where you'll find the camel spawn egg. So speaking of the camel, why don't we look at the camel? The camel is big. He's pretty awesome too. They spawn baby camels too. I think I just saw a baby camel. There's a baby camel. So yeah, as you can see, they're all super cute. You cannot add a saddle to the baby camel though, however, but you can add a saddle to the giant camel. And once you do that, you can ride him. As you can see, you can walk him around everywhere, which is always fun. Then you can speed him up by pressing CTRL on your computer. Oh, we're stuck in a tree. We're stuck in another tree. My head is going for a tree. Oh, whoa. If you want to like get him to jump or buck, you can just hold space down and then release, and he will do that. So that's pretty cool. But you can take his saddle off, and apparently you can still ride him, which is interesting. He just won't listen to you. So unfortunately, there's no inventory on him just yet. Maybe in a later version they will add chests or something like that, which would be super sick. Once we've looked at that, they've made some slight changes to bamboo, the way that you break it. If you break it, it sounds a little bit differently than it used to, and they've also changed the way that wood sounds when it breaks too, I guess. I don't know. I can't really hear much of a difference, maybe because I don't pay much attention, but it is is a difference nonetheless. And anyway, speaking of bamboo, why don't we look at the new bamboo items? As you can see, you have bamboo signs, you have bamboo trapdoors, you have all these new blocks, which is cool. I'm not too sure exactly what you should be using these for. Then you have bamboo fence, which is cool. And then we have a bamboo door, which is also equally as cool. So as we can see, it sounds very good when we're placing it down. Probably not the strongest fence in the world, though, if I had to guess myself. And I don't know what exactly you would want to use this bamboo mosaic for. I guess just building a nice house in the middle of a jungle or something like that. You also have the bamboo door, which is cool. You can open it like any normal door, but it does sound different, which is interesting. And next up, we have the raft, which is cool. This is another feature that you make out of bamboo. No, I will show you how to make it in just a sec. So the way it works is it pretty much is a boat, just without some of the walls, so you get in it and you can speed it up by pressing CTRL, of course. You can probably fish from it. Then you can also get a raft with a chest on it as well. I don't believe you can make a double chest on this or anything, and for some reason it won't work, but when it does work, you can open the chest and put like 27 items in it, like you can with a boat in the chest, which is cool. So that's a good feature. Not too exciting just because we already have boats, you know. But next up, you have the chiseled bookshelf, which is an interesting feature, and I do not know entirely what to do with this feature. I think it'll be kind of interesting for increasing diversity among your builds. And those camels are really loud, by the way. They spawn in the desert, I believe. So here you go. As you can see, you can add books to all your bookshelves, and then you can take them out like that if you want. So you can have as many books in your bookshelf as you want, which is kind of cool. However, you cannot remove one specifically, and I hope that you can, because, you know, I think it'd be cool to have like a book here, a book here, a book here, a book here, and then not have anything in the middle or something like that. That's something that would work well with our business designs, I believe. Now, of course, before we leave the video, you do happen to have your hanging signs, which are pretty cool. So as you can see, you can craft a hanging sign out of almost every material that you can use to craft a regular sign out of, which is pretty awesome. So we have the dark oak, mangrove, warped. I like the warped one just because it's blue. I like blue. And then you can enter your hanging sign message, and we'll just put bruh for right now. And then you can hang them up right next to each other, which is actually really cool. I like this a lot. So it's probably going to be more useful than your average sign. As you can see, they have gravity. You'll make them out of chains and the block of your choice. I personally think I'll be using this feature a bit. I think this is going to be a really good creative world feature for anybody who needs to build like a medieval world or something like that, because, you know, there's always hanging signs in those worlds as well, so that's going to be useful as well. But anyways, I think what we need to talk about now is the fact that Minecraft is changing the way that its features work. So basically, they are going to be releasing small features in updates like 1.19.3. So these camels and stuff that I've just covered, they may not actually come in 1.19 or 1.20, which is interesting. And I think that's because they want to only do a single large update a year, and that way they can use the small updates like the 0.2, 0.5 or whatever as a way to add a few features into the game at a time to keep the fan base engaged and give us things that we do desperately need in the game. I don't know what the 1.20 update will be yet, since it's going to be a major update, and this stuff that we just covered will probably be in 1.19.3, but there is no guarantee of that because Mojang does not want to commit to anything like that. So that is pretty much all that I have to talk about for today. If you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also please consider donating to the Patreon, so that way I can make more videos. We love the weekly content, don't we, folks? Support the weekly content by donating, because even $5 helps out a lot, and I appreciate it all because it helps me pay for gas to go see the mines and stuff that I cover on this channel, and of course buy new video games like this. So anyways, subscribe, have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.